Martin that runs around making sure that the sound works at the very start of the show, because it's both a live show and a live podcast, so the sound is extra important on a show like this. For those of you just joining show business, fuck yeah, now you know. So maybe we could just, is this thing working? Can we play up Okie Dokie?
I'm a recovering heroin addict. I'm 15 months clean and sober now. Cool, thanks. No, thank you. Saturdays are my cheat day. People are always like, how'd you do that, man? I can never do heroin. I hate needles. And I'm like, that's because the needles you've been using aren't filled with sweet, delicious heroin. Dicks out there. Clap your hands if you ever sucked that. No, never mind. Don't die. There's worse things that you could do than sucking a dick. Morally speaking, sucking a dick's still better than cooking crystal meth. But it would have been interesting if that was the direction they chose to take Breaking Bad. I'm doing this for my family!
Fuck yeah, Dan Nolan.
Thank you.
Dan Nolan.
Wow.
Thanks, man.
But may I just say, though, I love how they run down like it's The Price is Right.
Yeah, it was the best. Yeah. Dan Nolan was running like somebody had a hot black rock of heroin up here.
Is that what I get if I win?
Fuck yeah. Dan, so
it just pops in my head and then I think about it.
When you did do heroin, how long did you do it for?
I was shooting it for like 7 or 8 months, but like I was
it's
doing
like a movie. I was shooting for like 7 or 8 months. They wrapped us at the end of 8 months. It was a good shoot.
I had a 2 needle per diem every day.
That's so fun.
During those 7, when you were shooting.
Oh, like was I gross? Like,
yeah.
I was. I mean, not really. Like I used to work in television. I made a lot of money, and I was doing good.
Is that when you were doing heroin? You were working in television.
Yeah, for most of it.
And look where you are now after you quit, dummy.
Yeah, dude. I know that's the funny thing.
Do heroin, kids. You're successful. Look where he's an open mic.
No, seriously, yeah.
You went all the way from a big showbiz job to fucking. Oh, there you go. Another episode.
Yeah.
That literally sounds like the beginning of an episode. What?
And then they just find me behind a dumpster dead.
I love it.
Oh, that's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Pretty dark.
So,
never between the toes.
Is all your material based on your addictions and stuff like that, or
no? I do. I basically right now I have like 2 10-minute feature acts, and one of them is just sort of clean one-liners, and then the other one is like really gnarly heroin jail fucking.
You were in jail?
Shit. Oh yeah, I went to jail. Yeah, I got fired from Law and Order for getting a DUI while I was working.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, I got fired from that, and then like. Into the houses of complete strangers. Like if you request an on-demand walk, we'll just send you whoever we got, and they'll go into your house. And so people are like claiming that they're getting robbed. One lady is just
claiming.
Yeah, what do you claim?
You mean there's people that
I don't know.
Either shit is still there or it's not. Yeah.
Right. These people are making bold claims. What do you mean the cash is missing off your dresser? Why would a dog walker do something?
And calling the CO a faggot. That's 100% of what you hear. It's just, yo, CO! You know you a bitch, right? All night.
Wow. Well, Dan, congratulations on...
on everything.
Congratulations on getting out of that life. And do you have a license now?
No, I can get it. I just got to go back to New York.
Do you ever drive out here?
No, I'm on a bicycle right now. I had a moped and the cops took it.
Right there! Guys, no good tattoo ever started with the phrase, "Hey, my homie did this for free." I'll open up to you guys. I got called faggot until the age of, I get called faggot a lot.
Has anybody ever showed up at the skate park in, like, rollerblades or anything like that?
Yeah, rollerblades, rollerblades, bikes. Scooters.
Anything wind powered?
Any
Could be.
No,
Could be.
no, you're right.
anybody ever show up at the skate park and like a heroin addict on a Vespa? No.
No, I don't think so. No, I wouldn't.
How long
know.
you been working at?
Yeah, this is my time. Shut up. All
I
right.
don't
What,
think
uh,
I don't think I ever
third
realized
degree.
how close the word horror is to horror.
A whore.
Horror movie.
Where can we find?
You know
your,
Joel and his whores. All right. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You want to give your horror films, short films, a shout out? Where can we find those?
What? Fucking shit.
YouTube. YouTube. Is that the word you're thinking of?
Yeah, YouTube. I'm at
To me, you'd say, "No, man, you don't look like a murderer. You look more like a mugger. Maybe a rapist." Just want to say I appreciate the sentiment, but I have to face the fact that if I'm in public and I look bored, people around me are going to get nervous. The other
Or do you just think that?
no.
And is that what you ask for when you go to the barber? Because I mean, it sort of seems like you're playing into it a little bit.
More like a
Possibly.
perm.
I got it a lot more in high school. This is kind of from that area of my life when I killed all those people.
Yeah. Looks like you've definitely killed some cereal in your day. That's for sure.
5?
Does she really
Does
drive
she
Uber?
drive?
Your mom drives Uber?
Yes.
Really?
She still drives. My mom went to Fairfax High School. She lives in Palm Desert.
Do you think that when people get in the back seat and they're like, "Oh shit," do you know what I mean?
Been funny.
Brian Redband. I'm deep down the hallway. It's in a different room.
Thank you. Yeah, so my girlfriend thinks that I'm cheating on her with a coworker, which is great because she totally thinks that I still have a job. So that's good. Speaking of being employed, I think white people need to stop telling black people who they look lucky. Yeah.
No, I heard it. They have a mosquito issue. I read.
How long have you been in LA?
Almost a year.
What do you do for work?
Uber.
No, I wish.
Uh-oh.
I've been interning.
I wish on an Uber's never a good sign.
I can't wait to hear.
Wouldn't that be nice? No, I've been interning at a place and then I do extra
Work is this?
extra. It's
Is
that
this a
bad,
fluffer
yeah.
or something like that? What is it exactly?
Or is this like a Craigslist job?
Yeah,
like what
pretty
kind of
much,
extra
yeah.
work?
What's the shadiest Craigslist
No,
gig
but
that you've
that's
had to do since being in LA?
No, like background extra work.
Sure. What's the worst one that you've done?
Cuckolding.
It's all the same stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Would you do that if you if they offered you some money? Would you?
I skate,
What kind of skate?
skateboarding.
Do you ever
Whoa.
go out to his park?
Yeah.
What's that?
Do you ever go out to his park?
Whose part?
Oh, jeez.
Joel's.
Were you in here for Joel's
Do you ever
set?
go to the skate park?
Yeah.
Dude, where are we right now? Dude, I had a seizure in Black.
Where are we, Sacramento? Are you going to hit me with a 2x4?
Wow, Brody.
All I see is
dang.
dark colors.
Oh my goodness.
It was much better than my set, so
All right.
I got that.
Brody, did they laugh at that joke when you do it in the main room and they pay for it?
He gets a chuckle.
Bo, anything else interesting about yourself? You seem sort of like a,
Things to walk.
I breathe in a substance called oxygen.
See? We have a lot in common.
Other than that, that's pretty much it.
Make a connection.
Anything else interesting, Bo?
Man, no.
All right, you're really rolling with this thing. Okay.
He's really nailing the Keanu Reeves
But I mean,
right
it's
there.
like what? I don't know. What's interesting? I don't
What is
know.
your
What would you
writing
say?
process?
What's interesting?
He's
What's your normal writing process? What do you do to write?
I mean, with the one-liners, it's like usually just cutting stuff down and trying to get.
No, I mean, do you sit there and go, "Hey, I'm going to write a joke," or do you just?
Where do you
No,
write
it's like
at?
in the
How does it
phone,
happen?
The
The phone.
You just like stare at a wall and blink.
That helps. That helps. No, I write like. If I'm actually writing,
Whatever. I don't care. My life is not that interesting. So go ahead. Look at my text messages that say, I think J.R. Smith should be on Hillary Clinton's ballot for president this year because we need people like J.R. Smith in the White House to make our lives better. And, dude, it's going really well, right? Yeah, thought so. I'm just waiting for that West Hollywood bear to come out and eat me because a little bit. I'm like starting to get into it. Like I got my membership to LA Casting now, so
That's cool.
a step in the right direction. Yeah, right?
Dude, $14.95 a month on my credit card.
Exactly.
Sweet.
Welcome to the exclusive club. Anyone can join.
Yeah, right?
Wow, that's the funniest thing ever.
And who knows if the Chucky doll isn't actually Ray Liotta's kid? No,
Right, exactly.
Could be.
Could.
Yeah, this guy's giving me the EBGBs. He's pretty creepy.
Very good,
Yeah.
Jeremiah. Brett, tell us something about you. What do you do with a face like that? I mean, what do you do for work? I mean, you definitely don't do Uber because you look.
No, I'm actually a preschool teacher.
No.
Holy shit. This is why I love this show, ladies and gentlemen. You never know when shit's about to get real. You look like one of your students' evil. You're a preschool teacher?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you know,
dude.
if I walked into that
fun.
the old back-to-back number 2.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're taking a field trip to Browntown, ladies and gentlemen. So you're in preschool. Do kids ever shit their pants still and stuff like that?
I did.
Yep.
Brody, you did?
Yep.
Tell us about that.
Private school, Valley.
It was called Charlotte's Web Eye.
I didn't like it at private school. Never saw me again.
Oh, jeez, wow.
Wow, that's like
that was
Oh my
uplifting
God.
story.
Wow.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's a sad
Well, I
urban legend.
bet you it affected them more than it affected me.
Yeah.
Man.
Did you
I
hear
bet
the-
you. Yeah, I bet you not. I bet you they've never told the story before.
Changed my
That
life.
sounds like maybe the 50th time you're like,
Right?
Nobody's at it. This audience doesn't, and I don't care.
You mean wait, when you say
I do care.
When you
I'm sorry.
when you say my audience, are you talking about
I'm talking about
the-
Jewish people and non-dark shirt-wearing crowds. My crowds wear polo shirts and blue.
where Brody, where do you see these crowds?
I went to Reseda High School. I know you for every laugh.
Brody, where do you perform when you see these blue polos? Best Buy?
Democratic.
I like Best Buy, actually. I get a lot of. That's where I get my magazine subscriptions.
he hasn't been performing
Yes,
in
Charlotte's Web Eye.
Yes, we're having fun.
polos in blue.
Brett, any Sherman Oaks,
I-
Brody.
That's
go
why I
on a
took.
ramble
I
about
took
it.
it. Ramble. Ramble.
Sherman
Well,
Oaks,
you know what?
my
I
grandma
ramble in the
was
main
born
room
there.
There you go.
with Johnny Depp. Thank you. Now, look it up.
I like that you've started talking on the side of your mouth.
Hey there.
I think. No, I think you should go with the Zach.
Any cool hobbies, anything like that? How's the love life?
Dude, love life is, I don't know. It is what it is.
Let's just say
It's-
batteries aren't included.
I joined one. I did one of those Jewish dating services. I hooked up with my sister.
Oh wow.
I know that joke wouldn't. Got a big laugh the other night, but hey, it's the major leagues. I grew up here. I went to Seattle for 3 years. I didn't come back. Then I went to New York for 3 years. Then I came back. 6 years and 30. I left. Get out of here, guys. Okay, got a laugh.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, that was funny.
There you go. Slipping.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I was a little aggressive, but I didn't eat today. I had cashews all day.
Face is the size of a truck. Well, a truck, a fire truck, I guess, would go there. But you don't need the whole space to get a hose to a fire hydrant. I just don't understand why it's Gotta be like that, and then cost $73.
That's a fun developing storyline there. Brody Stevens, you like Melissa have serious psychological problems. What do you think about your? What do you think about her performance?
I don't have.
I'm kidding.
I
bro.
don't have. That's
No.
my point. Once I cut off my mom and all that stuff from forcing me, I'm the happiest guy ever. I got railroaded. Let's be honest.
I get it.
No, I never had a problem in Arizona doing
1,000?
things. Yeah, 142,000, 12 million hearts. I mean, what do you want?
I'll scissor kick you at the Arby's on Laramie.
It's true. He actually did do that.
Do you see growth and confidence? Because I see you here every so often. Keep doing it. The nerve. I mean, it's interesting. Do you self-mutilate at all?
I used to. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
I understand. Hard. I just got back from guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I just got back from my AA meeting. Asperger's Anonymous. That's
I don't think there's
it
anything anonymous about your Asperger's, Brody. I'm pretty
You
sure.
know what, Tom? The joke, the fire hydrant joke, that's great. I like fire hydrants.
I'll put you in a chokehold at the Orange Julius on Rosewood.
Yes, mother with the Fairfax. Look it up. Melrose Avenue Elementary. I have roots in this town. Get out if you're not from here. I hope that plays on the podcast.
Melissa, there you go. You did.
That it wasn't mine. And I give it away. Whatever ingredients we put in this cake did not work. Time to start over. I don't think that babies should have rights. The First Amendment is freedom of speech, and babies can't even talk. If you can't do the First Amendment, you don't get.
It's a character, right? When you do the voice.
Did you lose that money? That was on Jeopardy money, Billy.
It's a good character.
That's just how
It's
I
good.
talk.
Okay,
Yeah.
then it's
There's a little
good.
twang to it. It's
I
cool.
like it.
Yeah.
What perfume are you wearing? It smells good.
Serge Latons.
I like it.
Thank you.
The cologne that Brody wears is creep.
Well, you know what? Speed.
Whoa, we got a
From-
millennial
from-
over here.
How
From
dare you.
Blossom.
I did 100 crowd warm-ups for Blossom. How do you not know him?
Should know.
They call me Joey Lawrence of Arabia. You got it.
Yes, Persian profession.
Put your hands together for the great Vanessa Johnston, ladies and gentlemen. Another new minute from our two regulars.
Hey, anything super dangerous over there, you get shot. I didn't know it was dangerous. I was looking for apartments online. Watts was in my price range, right? I was like, $40 a month? I could do that. It's not a bad deal for a 7-bedroom. And it's a bad idea. It's a lot of thugs and gangsters, okay? I'm not a gangster, okay? I tried to be. I just can't be one because I'm ticklish. Okay, you can't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
You
mean
say
that.
Blackman?
No, I did not. I said I did not. Tony, I did not. I did not say that. Don't do that to me.
Racist undertones.
I did not say that.
Oh, Red Band. Red Band just loves that slave music. He just cannot keep himself chained in. Born somewhere crazy, like in a black church or something like that. Like,
Went to a lot of churches growing up, but I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee, born in Portland, came from, I lived in 15 different cities.
Why?
I don't know, my mom, she moved a lot. I never went to a school the full year. I always moved.
She was a criminal.
I think so, man. Yo, she
was a criminal. Yeah.
wow,
8
really?
hits now 8.
Are you the one that killed him? That's actually a double joke. For those of you paying close attention. Brody, anything you want to plug?
In October, I'll be in D.C. and Scottsdale.
What are you doing, trick-or-treating?
I'm doing an open mic.